And it's looking back at the 5 guys that they signed this offseason. And it's asking the question of each of these players. Are they exceeding expectations? Are they meeting expectations? Or are they falling short of your expectations? And obviously, we're going to spend a bunch of time on 2 of these 5 guys and then kind of go quickly through the other 3, because really I want to talk about Tyler Glasnow and Shohei Ohtani in particular, what they've done of late, and as well as kind of the keys here. So let's start with Ohtani, and I'll ask you the question. Is Shohei Ohtani exceeding your expectations, meeting your expectations, or falling short of your expectations? Here's some numbers on Ohtani. He's the best in the league at a number of categories: expected batting average, expected weighted on base average, expected slugging, exit velocity, hard hit rate. Literally the best in baseball. He's also 99th percentile in barrel rate, above average in strikeout rate, above average in walk rate. We know the stretch that he has been on of late. I'll get to that in a moment. But big picture, Ohtani, exceeding expectations? There's no chance he's falling short of them. So is he exceeding or meeting your expectations, Matt?
Yeah, I feel bad for saying this, but I think he's basically meeting expectations, and that is not any sort of slight to Ohtani. If anything, it's a testament to how good of a player everybody sort of knew he is. I think if you boil it down to maybe the past week, you could say he's exceeding expectations because he's been on a crazy tear that I imagine is going to earn him National League Player of the Week honors on Monday. And if not,
it might earn him Player of the Month. They might give him the whole month just for this 1 week that he's put together.
Maybe they'll just make that announcement early too, instead of waiting for that one. But yeah, I think he is meeting. And again, it's not like I feel bad saying that, because what he's doing shouldn't necessarily be taken for granted or lost on anybody. But we did see him with the Angels for the past 6 seasons, and he was this great two-way player. And we've only seen him as a hitter right now. And so we sort of, I think, knew this is who Shohei Ohtani is, or is at least capable of being.
Yeah, it's kind of because I understand the sentiment. And part of this obviously is the word expectation is not a uniform word. Your expectations, my expectations might be slightly different. This is a guy who was basically the best hitter in baseball last year. So it's hard to exceed those expectations. I was just curious. I just pulled up his Fangraphs. So right now this season, he's already accumulated 4.2 wins above replacement in just half of a year, which, keep in mind, that's as a designated hitter. He's getting no value, if not negative value, for not fielding. His career year just on the hitting side was last year at 6.5. So he's on pace for over 8 wins above replacement. His career high is 6.5. His 321 batting average, a stat that I know my guy Matt likes, would be a career high. 304 last year was his career high. 398 on base percentage would be only trailing last year. 632 slugging percentage would only be trailing last year. On pace for 46 home runs. That would tie a career high. 122 RBIs, or excuse me, 114 RBIs. So he's on pace for career highs in basically a ton of categories, which is why I think I would ultimately land in the exceeding expectations. But I also think, to your point, the last week that he has had makes this a difficult question to kind of zoom out and answer. Let me throw some numbers at you on Ohtani's last week.